It is day 2 with the smaller skateboard. If you watched the last video, we downgraded or sized down from an 8.68, which is a pretty wide skateboard, to an 8.25, which I think I rode 825 for 4 years of my life, if not longer. Like, this size is what I rode. This specific board, actually, from Arbor, is what I had been riding for the, you know, the foreseeable future, I don't know. I'd been riding this size and shape for a while, until I switched to the bigger board, the 868, and I have been hating riding this now. I knew I would. I'm not surprised in the least. When I sized up, it took me, I want to say, a week, maybe even 2 weeks before it didn't feel insane. If you skate, chances are you have a size of a skateboard that you found out that worked for you, and you've stuck with that for months or years or however long it's been, and if you do decide to switch, it feels weird for a while. I'm in that weird stage right now, and I'm trying to get out of that weird stage by skating more. It feels so foreign now. There's also a little issue in the upstairs section of the skate park. I don't know what to call it, the upper driveway, that I'd kind of been putting on the back burner for a little bit, but it's getting noticeably worse and it has to be dealt with, so I want to do that today too. However, I want to skate flat ground and warm up on this ground as opposed to the asphalt, because this is that perfect polished concrete. We gotta move old Bessie though real quick. I feel like whenever I move the 240, I do the same shot of me putting the keys in, turning the ignition, and then starting her up. It's become sort of a routine now, and one of these days I have a feeling, no, I'm not even gonna say it. She's doing great, and she will continue to do great for eternity. I've been getting, you know what, I'm gonna go back further actually so we can park her in the shade. I've been getting a lot of comments. People still don't know that I have the 240, which I mean, I can't blame them. Not everyone's gonna watch every video, obviously. Especially, I've been posting a lot, so there's a lot of catching up to do. But people have been asking me, like, dude, when are you gonna finally take it drifting? When are you gonna do modifications to it? When are you gonna do all this? I've done that. Not to say I'm done by any means, but I do have a video taking the S14 to the track, which was really cool. That was my first drift event ever. You can find that on my channel. You've probably seen from the title of my videos lately that I'm going for just pure, exactly what the video is about is what the title is. And part of the reason I wanted to do that is because obviously not everyone can watch every single video. So if you're curious about something like the drift car, like the house painting, I don't know, you can just search those keywords on my channel and it should do a pretty good job finding that video for you. I think, at least that's the that's the theory I had. All right, we have our perfect, beautiful flat ground area and our very small feeling skateboard. All right, let's break this skateboard in. You know what? I will say that all those tricks were first try, which is a huge improvement from yesterday's video. This is kind of hard to explain or put into words, but those tricks felt really good. I did kickflip, tray flip, nollie heel. Once I landed the trick and I was rolling away, like, the trick felt good, but what I'm lacking now that I've downsized is the confidence. Normally, and again, if you skate, or I guess it just applies to any action sport or activity you're comfortable with, if there's a trick or an activity that you've done a million times before, when you're going into that trick or activity, you're confident because you know that it'll work out because you've done it a million times before. When I was riding my 8.68, when I'm going to pop for a kickflip, I know that there's probably a 90% chance I'm going to land that kickflip because I've done a million kickflips on that size skateboard. Now, because it's been so long since I've done it on an 825, when I'm rolling up, it's like rolling the... It's like flipping a coin. It's 50-50 if it's gonna work or if it's just gonna completely detach from my feet. I don't have that confidence. However, the fact that I just did those all first try, it's giving me like a glimmer of hope that the muscle memory is coming back and slowly I'll start gaining that. I mean, I know I'll start gaining that confidence. It's not like this crazy life career change. Like, people change board size all the time. It's just gonna be an uncomfortable couple days. I wanna do a little activity for myself. I'm gonna set you guys next to the fan though, so hopefully the audio is not too bad. Repetition is pretty much the key to getting better and more comfortable at anything, not just skateboarding. I want to do 10 kickflips in a row, and every single time I mess up before I do 10, I have to start back over. I'm trying to, like, force myself to get past this awkward stage of switching board sizes. My board was backwards. There's one. That one felt solid. Oh, that one did not. I'm telling you, like, right now, it really is 50-50. It's like the first one felt great, and the second one felt so foreign to me that I didn't even know what I was doing. Nope. They gotta be good too. Like trash ones like that don't count. I have to start over. Ah. I finally made it past 2 kickflips. Oh, they're feeling good. I feel like it's coming back. That 5th one was kinda sketchy, but the feeling that I'm going for, and it felt okay. 5 down, 5 to go. It's kinda hard to explain what my brain's feeling, but it's coming back to me, I guess. Slowly, or not even slowly, kind of quickly, actually. 6. We made it to 6. I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm gonna do a bunch of kickflips until I can do 10 in a row. I'll cut them up really quick while I'm editing, so here's a bunch of kickflips. I know that I was editing that, they're all cut up, so I could be lying. I could be a deceitful little liar, but I promise I'm not. That was 10 in a row, and they're actually feeling really good, which is reassuring and cool. You know what, while we're feeling good, let's try to get some rail tricks. It took me, what did it take last video? 4 tries to do a front board on that. That's how weird that board felt. There's no way it can take that long this time, right? First try. Oh wait, can we not say that anymore? That's all we were able to do yesterday was front board, back board, and front side 50. And even that, I think the front 50 was first try, but it felt weird, and then everything else I think was not first try. But those are like basic tricks for me. It's cool to see skateboarding feel normal again. I was getting very frustrated in yesterday's video. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't feel normal yet. It still feels very awkward and uncomfortable, but it's I see the light at the end of the tunnel now. New goal, I wanna see, now you know what, I'm gonna manifest it. We're gonna do 10 tricks. Simple tricks, no flip in, no flip out yet, just 10 tricks. Hammer them out. A couple of those felt a little wonky, but I'm taking them. Can you guys see the sky? It's interesting weather we're having right now. You can see blue sky over there, but these like overcast clouds sort of just covered us. For the past couple of days, whenever it's, you know, white or gray above us, it's smoke from either the park fire or there's another fire not a couple miles, a fair amount that way. Like we're not in danger yet. So we've been getting a lot of these really smoky days, but I think this is just like a weird overcast. When I was looking out the window earlier, it looked like nice out and cool, but it's still 98 degrees out right now. So it's like this warm, sort of muggy heat that I'm not enjoying. God damn, that's a workout just walking up here, man. That's crazy. We made it to the upper driveway here, and it's time to figure out how to fix this. It's this right here that I've actually tried fixing before to no avail. It looks like such a small, little, minuscule detail, but it's really a make or break for this obstacle. You can see like right there, it's completely flush with the ground, and then now over here I can slide my fingers under that. That's how big the gap has gotten, because before it was just sort of visual. Like you could still, like when people would come over to skate it, they'd be like, yo, like you hang up on that, and I'd say no, like it's chill. So it was more of like a mind game, but now like you can hit that and bad things will happen. It'll actually catch your wheel now. The only thing is like I don't really know how to fix it, so I'm just gonna start by taking off that whole sheet of metal. Uh-oh, I think I see a problem. That might be our first problem, that I just snapped the screw. So I found something out. Are you able to see under there? Is there no shot? They're not screws. I thought they used screws to hold them in place, but they're actually bolts with, is it a bolt? Yeah, it's a bolt. A bolt with a washer and a nut on the end of it. So by drilling that, I just snapped it. The problem here though, this A-frame is heavy. I can slide it by myself, like I can move it around the driveway if I need to. I cannot flip it, because technically it has to be flipped on its side there, so I can, you know, grab a pliers or whatever, a wrench on the other side and get that off. We could do things the really, really wrong way and just try to snap all 4 screws. Nah, that's just gonna spin forever. God damn it. What do I do in this scenario? Do I try to flip it? There has to be a way to flip it. There's no way, bro. What do I do about that? Oh! I did it. Holy shit, I did it. Felt like a power lifter there, like a squatter. I tried to maintain my form, you know, keep my back straight. Okay, this is good. Look at this. I don't know why this thing looks way bigger on its side. Like, it looks way longer. Yeah, you can see, this is what I was trying to show you guys. They did a bolt with a nut at the end of it and a washer beneath that to clamp that on. I wonder why they chose to do that instead of just a screw. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna be using a screw. I'm trying to like look to see if there was any like warping on the wood underneath, but everything actually looks pristine. I don't know what was causing that. Unfortunately, I gotta go all the way back down to the shop to go grab more tools. Consider it my cardio for the day. I'm still doing 75 hard, 75 medium, whatever, and we still have 297 calories we gotta burn for the day. That should be plenty easy with some skating. It's going good, by the way. Thanks for asking. Should I really try to piss some people off here and use the most incorrect tool we could possibly use? Because that's what we're gonna do. Nothing quite like... Scared me. Nothing quite like using the wrong tool for the right job. Wait, the wrong tool for the right job. The right tool for the wrong job. Does that mean the same thing? Using the wrong tool for the right job or using the right tool for the wrong job? Neither one of those actually make any sense, huh? Anyway, we gotta go all the way back up. Yeah, see, look at that. Right tool, wrong job. Oh man, don't tell me that screw is stripped. That looks pretty stripped. Oh, that is pretty stripped. Might have to hand crank this one, boys. Oh wait, that actually, that worked way easier than I thought. We just had to loosen it. Look at that, good as new. And then a quick little, I missed. I missed again. I'm hitting it, I swear. There it goes. Now, same thing down here. This one is not stripped, so this one I should, oh God, this is such the wrong tool. There we go, that's how that was supposed to work. And lastly, we got this one right here. Just like that. So in theory, this should be able to come off. Ah, that thing is really... Dude, if this thing fell on me, I think I'd die. Come on, out of there. There we go, I just broke it in half. This is where I get a little confused, is the skate light itself all looks fine. I mean, there's a little bit of water damage on the plywood underneath, but that wouldn't affect it. The metal looks fine. Like, I thought the metal had just warped or something, but the metal actually looks perfect. I think I have to tilt this back over before I can figure out what the problem is, but I don't know if I can do that. It's not gonna break it if I just let it fall, is it? I know that if I try to like lower it down myself, I'm gonna break my spine. I think we just gotta let it fall. I'll try to I'll ease it as best as I can, but the second that it starts like hurting me, I gotta let it go. Oh, unless we ride it. Are we gonna ride it down? That's fine. That was good. I mean, the gap is bigger from here to here than it is from here to here. And okay, by the way, I'm not that dumb. I do understand the driveway itself isn't perfectly level. When we actually decided on this place, we kind of dragged it all around the area because there's all these cracks that I got to patch and everything. A little bit of unevenness is to be expected, but I mean, it's been sitting here for a month now, and the problem, like without moving, and it's gotten exponentially worse. So it has something to do with the obstacle warping. But you know what? There might be an easy solution here. We really might just be able to get away with scooting the metal down further. You can see the line where it was, it sat pretty high up there, you know? But, I mean, if we just lower it, what, 2 inches like that? That might work. You can see there's still, I mean, now it went from maybe a 1/2 inch to a 1/16 of an inch. Like, I can't fit my finger under there, obviously. It's still uneven, though. Like, there's nothing there. That's completely flush. But, I mean, that's for sure skatable. And I think even if we screw it in, yeah, it sucks it down to the ground a little bit there, so that could help. I'd have to repaint that if I really cared, but at least that would make it skatable. And then, I mean, bro, Keen Ramps gets here in 9 days. If it's a bigger underlying issue or if it's something that I actually care about, you know, we can change it or fix it, whatever we have to do. That I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go grab screws. I was kind of joking about getting my cardio, but I gotta go all the way back down again. All right, how are we looking here? There's no way I'm out of screws. There's no way. Oh, they'd be in here. Okay. These might be a little long. These might end up going into the asphalt underneath, but I guess that doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, and 4 rusty screws. Yeah, this should be fine. We might actually get away. It might just touch the asphalt. Maybe we're gonna run into an issue that explains why they were using bolts instead of screws. God damn it. Skate light is so hard to drill into. I should have pre-drilled it, but I'll get it. There it goes. And bring her home. Nice. There's 2. There's 3. I think that one actually screwed into the asphalt down below. And there's 4. Without a doubt, that is 100% better, and it's actually skatable now. I do need to paint that because that's going to drive me crazy. And I guess technically now this is what, 2 inches longer than that, but that doesn't matter. It's an exterior outdoor obstacle. It's going to get a little weathered. All right, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm just kidding. Spend all this time talking about and then fixing the obstacle, then not actually skating it. Cut me some slack though. All right, we're on the smaller board. I feel like a baby deer. Easy tricks. First things first, let's make sure that it's not a death trap. Look at that, silky smooth. I want to go as far left as we can, and there is pretty much zero hang-up potential. Problem solved. That was much easier than I thought it was going to be. I haven't skated it going this way for a while because of that. I had just been consistently skating it this way, only hitting this rail, because this side was pretty much unskateable. I'm still like afraid of it first. Like I've been like pre-programmed in my brain to be scared of this side now. It is nice now. It feels very smooth. I'm scared to do any more tricks on this board. I'll do what I'm comfortable with going the other way now. I'm actually really hyped on this. I know it was somewhat anticlimactic and such an easy fix, but I think a combination of finally getting this obstacle up and running again, as well as, you know, the 8.25, the smaller board feeling good now. Okay, good's an overstatement. Feeling better now. I'm hyped. Things are going well. I don't want to jinx it, and I might have just jinxed it. Last time, I think, I want to go back down to the shop because it's finally time to start the next project. All this talk of these little metal sheets, and it all ties back to the CNC plasma cutter, and it's finally time to do our first cut. Well, almost. This bad boy, which at this point I feel like it's a meme of how many times I've said, next video, we get to finally use it, and I haven't used it yet. Next video will be the first video of me actually using it. I promise this time, I think, unless something goes terribly wrong. I have a call right now, actually, with the homie who's been helping me learn the CAD and CAM software to learn how to use this. He's gonna hop on a FaceTime call with me and walk me through my first cuts with this thing. I'm gonna film all of it. I'm gonna make that a separate video from this just so I'm not overwhelmed with editing. But that means I do have to cut this video short to get started on this because I've been so excited about this for so many days and it finally gets to happen. This sheet right here is actually 16 gauge sheet metal, which is the exact same as what Keen Ramps uses for the bottoms of their ramps. The next skate project that I wanna work on is building the Euro gap up the stairs here, so you can go boom, rail, boom, wall ride, boom, trick back up the stairs, or have it portable so you can move it. For the base of that, we're gonna need a sheet of that 16 gauge not plywood, sheet metal. It's super easy to cut now that we have the CNC machine. Like it literally doesn't take programming. There's a straight cut button, so I can literally just slap the sheet of sheet metal up there, click a button and have it cut, but that's no fun. I wanna learn how to use this first and learn how to actually design something and cut something out cool. I have a feeling that as I progress with my knowledge of the CNC machine and just metal fabrication work in general, the possibilities of skatable objects that we can make will 100x, you know what I mean? So I'm really excited for that. So excited actually that I'm going to shut up, end this video, and get started on that video. So thank you guys for watching. Much love. I'm stoked on how everything's going today. The smaller board's feeling good. It's feeling a whole lot less uncomfortable. The A-frame is finally fixed. We can go back to skating that normally. And then fingers crossed that all goes smooth with the CNC machine so we can get that video done. Or honestly, it's less about the video and more of just me wanting to use it, but you know what I mean. Content is king. All jokes aside, love you guys. Hope your guys' day is going good. And if it's not, I hope that the next day gets better. It'll get better. It always does. See you next video. Peace out.